Do you suffer from oneitis? Do you even know what it is? Let's get into that coming up next. What's good, everyone? Mario here. In this video, we're going to be talking about oneitis. Do you suffer from it? Have you suffered from it? And if so, how can you overcome oneitis? Let's get into that. But first, let me remind you that if you're not fully satisfied with your current dating or your online dating experiences, I invite you to join me in one or both of my free online academies. Both of them send out free weekly videos designed to help you level up your game. Sign up is super easy, and you can do so by clicking the link in the description for this video. Now let's get into it. All right, oneitis. Let's get into first of all, how could we define it in a very understandable way? So oneitis. Oneitis is kind of acknowledging that over your lifetime, you're going to date a lot of people or be in various relationships, but there's going to be that one person that just has such a pull over you. They make you feel like your life doesn't exist without them, or that you can never replace them, or for them, you just lose all self-control and self-respect in the way you behave and act, and you just act out of character. You can't get over them, and you can't live without them, and it causes us to just do all these things that we might regret as far as, wow, that was not a great look for me. Sending that humongous text message, blurting out all my feelings and all those. We do all sorts of stupid things for our oneitis. And the thing is, you know what, if you've never suffered from oneitis, it's kind of a good and bad thing. You know, it's a good thing because I wouldn't wish that sort of lack of control over yourself on anyone. But I would say it's a bad thing if you've never felt that sort of pull for someone. It's invigorating, but at the same time, it could be very damaging if you can't control your actions regarding your oneitis. So the oneitis is the person that we're just weak for. They make us do stupid things. So how do we get over that? Well, to me, there are various steps to this solution, but the first step is awareness. You have to understand what oneitis is, and does it apply? Does it apply to this situation? Because if so, just the concept of you being aware of this being a oneitis situation can be enough to kind of snap it. Because until then, you're not realizing that, hey, I'm out of control with my actions, or I'm behaving out of character. But with awareness, you can realize, oh, I'm doing this because this is kind of like this is like a oneitis sort of situation. Of course, I'm not thinking my best. Of course, I'm making mistakes. Of course, I'm acting out of character. This is my oneitis. I really, normally I know what to do, but in this situation, I'm making all the mistakes. All right. Awareness is your first step. Now, the second thing that you need to be doing after your awareness is attacking the situation from logic and reason. Sometimes we just need to say things out loud. Is it a good idea to send this voicemail, at 2 a.m.? Is it a good idea to send this 8-part text message? Is it a good idea to keep on asking this person to get back with me for the 18th time today? You just say it out loud, and you know how absurd things like that sound. But, most people in dating or relationships, they've had an experience like that where they're like, yeah, I went and acted like a little psycho, This comes out when it comes to our oneitis. So that second step of logic and reason can really help you just identify, man, I really can't defend this. This is logically just so bad, all right? So now what? Well, there's something simple that you can do. You might try the next step of just staying constructively busy, because you're going to have all this energy, all right? And all that energy is wanting to be focused on that oneitis, thinking about that person, obsessing about that person, taking actions towards that person, and it's just not constructive. So what you have to do is transfer that energy into more constructive fashion. So maybe it's working out, meditating, hanging out with friends, doing something physical. Occupy your mind, occupy your hands, occupy yourself, so that you can't just obsess about this oneitis and what's your next move. If you don't, figure out how to channel your energy, your oneitis that obsession will pull that energy towards whatever negative path. So you have to be in control of the path of your energies. All right. So then what else could we do? Well, the fourth sort of part of this solution is you want to look for strategies that can help you. Like I just talked about some as far as, staying constructively busy, but there are other ways that you can kind of battle your oneitis. Some strategies are basically saying, let's delay and let's avoid this situation, because I'm thinking I want to do something stupid, but maybe I might be able to tone it down. If I could just, maybe I could avoid this behavior. If I could just delay this action, I might have a little bit more of my sanity later. So ways that you can delay your actions would be through just taking a nap, going to sleep, turning that mind off, hanging out with friends, using your energy in other ways, as I talked about. And sometimes, yes, you need to meet and even date new people. Now, I know it's super hard sometimes when you're dealing with a one-eyed situation, like, I can't ever possibly connect with someone else again. That was my person. I understand that, but sometimes it might be entirely appropriate for you to go out and hang out with people, even if you don't feel like it, because you might end the night with a good experience and realizing that was a good decision. Or sometimes you might go out with somebody and your heart might not have been 100% into it, but you gave it enough of a real chance and you actually ended up having a good time. Having a good time will help you understand, life is possible, connections are possible, even without my one-itis in my life. And that's really hard for a lot of people to understand because it will always feel like you can't replace this person. But you definitely aren't doing yourself any favors in realizing that, yes, it is possible to have a good connection if you don't put yourself in situations to connect with new people. All right? It's important. I know you're not always feeling like you're ready, but sometimes you need to jump out there and take some action before you feel 100% ready. You'll never probably feel 100% ready. So I'd like to use my 8 to close. Think of what level of 1 to 10 you would need to be of readiness to take an action of meeting and hanging out with someone new, and you don't need to get to that level 10 out of 10. If you could just get to 8 out of 10, that's enough momentum for you to take that action and give it a real go. All right, 8 to close. All right, and lastly, let me just point out that one-itis is just a part of life that we can't escape. So there's going to be these moments in life where if you expect to have like that true love moment, well, you could probably expect to also have your heart broken. These two kind of go hand in hand. True love, heartache, success in dating, failure in dating, landing that one special person, losing that one special person. Life is all about that sort of polarity, that contrast where you're going to experience it all, the good, the bad. And the thing is, that's just how life works. So I just want you all to know that one-itis is something that, to me, is a pattern of life that's pretty normal. And within our dating lives, our one-itis is something where if we understand it better, we can handle it so much better. The thing is, if we're not aware that one-itis is going to cause us to be stupid in so many situations, and the sooner we can become aware of it, the sooner we can take the reasonable and simple steps to kind of combat one-itis and not let it do so much damage over our life, and for us to kind of take back control over this one-itis sort of situation. Those are my thoughts. If you have others to share and comment, well, I'd love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments below. And as always, until the next video, you all take care. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content from this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And male or female, if you're not satisfied with your dating or online dating experience, I invite you to join one or both of our free academies. We have Get Game Group Academy and Get Game Group Online Dating Academy, both of which send out free weekly videos designed to help you up your game.